Okay, guys, I know I normally put videos out when there is new chaos that has been released, but today I wanted to talk about something that has been something interesting that I think a lot of people need to know about, and it's about team coordination and team synergy and how they can bring the best out of one another. I have touched upon this once before, talking about like a team synergy 101 type of deal that I've done before, but today I definitely wanted to showcase a team that I think is phenomenal on all fronts. It's going to be very good on attack, very good on turn manipulation, very good on enemy team control, and also going to be very good defensively as well. We're talking about back-to-back high-end damage and also getting a lot of damage per turn, but not only that, being able to stave off some some brave damage, but mostly getting rid of every single enemy buff in the game. Aphmau is going to be dealing a lot, and also Garnet's going to be doing a lot as well. But I'm going to tell you, with her just being released, these three are phenomenal at what they do, and in this showcasing here, I'm going to be showing how a very good coordinated team can completely and totally cripple some bosses that you're going to be coming across in our future endeavors. With Garnet, she completely enchants and impales the team, and also on the enemy side as well, making them more vulnerable to water and lightning aspects of the fights as well. But she won't always be the greatest choice, because there's going to be sometimes you're going to be coming across monsters that eat the elements of water and lightning, so she won't always be there. But a good go-to could be another setup, or like another magic user that you can come across, like Alfino or even Rosa. Like, I just wanted to definitely showcase today what these three can do and how insane these three work. But for the most part, these three should be able to do what I'm going to be showcasing today, and I definitely wanted to showcase these three. So let's go into this. And another key notation for this is to have Diablos as your summon, just because of the fact that, admitted to tell you, Aphmau and Garnet all have something in common. They all have really good group initial brave recovery, and to have Diablos with them, not only will you be hitting an elemental weakness once you go below 80%, you'll get a 30% increase into the elemental weakness, but by having Diablos equipped, you'll actually get a 30% brave increase, a 30% initial brave increase. So you're definitely going to be seeing some really high numbers coming from the returns on each turn per unit on my side. So let's go into this, and we won't bring a friend, just because I really want to showcase these three. Alright, let's go on. Okay, so because he hit all three, they automatically get pushed from the 100 percentile down to way below the 80%. So in this case here, we already have the status buffs coming from Diablos, and we're also going to be getting the initial brave regen. So first and foremost with Garnet, I always do lightning stance first to get her max brave, but there is going to be brave overlap coming from Aphmau here, and what I really want to showcase is how Garnet's initial brave is going to be working. So she's going to be dealing with water stance a little bit more than lightning stance in this situation. You have max brave and more an attack setup to her support setup and her initial brave regen. So we're going to go into aqua stance now. And since it is Amelia's turn, we're going to go with her Comet here. And we'll go into activation. And we'll use Dragon Wave. And we'll use Mega Flare to completely and totally make Elnos disappear here. I have mouths up, so. Alright. So we're going to do another Thunder Flash. And the Meditalia is going to make them all disappear. Activation. So as you can see, the initial Brave Regen started off maybe 22, and it's been jumping with each turn. And as everybody's been getting their buffs on, we've been able to rotate a really, really good initial Brave setup. So we're gonna do Holy Prayer now. Everybody's back at max, and we're going to use her free skill on her C65. And we're going to use Water Stance one more time. So now we're getting to pretty much where every turn from each unit, you'll pretty much be seeing them go over their Brave cap. And this is in a non-boosted setup. So while they're completely and totally out of sync, you'll be seeing these type of numbers each and every time using these three working together in unison. And the best part about this is once you go into Garnet's C65, she also gives a Brave Regen from her C65 as well. But admitted to tell you, her C65 also does the exact same thing, and they both stack, as you see here. And it gives it for 9 turns. And I'm going to use that now. And you see it go from the 57 to 65k Brave Regen, and we're just going to go into her EX here. We're going to get Aphmau's buffs back up. And we'll use another Dragon Wave here. Helmet. We'll use her activation. And we'll Brave with the Garnet. Let's remove B again. And we'll use Mega Flare. We'll get buffs back up with Aphmau. And we'll go into Aphmau C65 just to get everybody's buffs more time on them. Let's go into Thunder Sand Snow. We'll get rid of all of their turns. Fully Prey with Garnet. Another C65 with Garnet. And go back into Water Stance. And we'll use Aphmau ZX. And let's go into Summon here. Dragon Wave. We'll erase B again with Mega Flare. Another HP attack here. Another activation. And this should be for the finish, I think. Crystal Idol. So I think this is probably, you're going to be seeing a lot of this going towards Chaos now, because we're going to be in the end area, where if you're going to be looking at offensive capabilities versus the DPS and the supports that we're going to be dealing with, this team comp does have a lot of DPS options to them, but as far as like what these three are classed as, I believe most certainly Aphmau is definitely going to be a support DPS, Garnet being a support DPS, and also Omitted Tatalia being a support DPS as well. But with these three combined, you can pretty much do some really insane numbers. So I definitely wanted to showcase what a really good support DPS or just DPS team can look like. And on top of that, the damage per turns were actually spot on, and whenever an enemy did get a chance to act, they weren't hitting very hard. But thank you guys for taking the chance to actually check this video out. I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this. It was fun for me to make it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if anybody has any questions, by all means, leave a question in the comments, and I'll be looking forward to answering them. Thank you guys very much for your time.